evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some hold my freaking beer, please, whilst you just watch these guys be absolutely OP. And of course, the first game we have is the grill, driven by our good friend MJ from the Joker clan. Very OP player. Very good in any tank he plays. He is driving the grill. We also have an amazing, absolutely amazing STB battle next, so make sure you stay tuned. You don't want to miss that one. So MJ, he's a great player. He knows how to play the game, and he's driving the grill. The grill, fantastic tank when you know how to play, and of course MJ does know how to play the tank. So good start. His team have all come up to the middle, up the top of Middlesbrough on basically the right side, which is the perfect side of the map, sorry, to take the battle. But so is the enemy. The enemy are all coming here as well. So MJ is, I think he was like, oh, do I push forward a little bit, see what I got? At the moment, he has nothing. And the thing with playing the grill, you've got to be patient. Now, pushing forward is a very risky move. I know he has his team with him, but if there's anyone to shoot, I mean, if the enemy has a shot there on anyone that they want, and there's a grill there also, they are going to choose the grill, especially when it is driven by someone from the Joker clan, one of the best clans in NA. They actually beat Rain in the Twister Cup last year, or no, this year. So, and MJ, I mean, just look how aggressive he is being. I love this kind of gameplay. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. When it works, you are known as a god. When it doesn't work, you get raged at. Hey, see you later, Dr. Master Blaster. Yeah, I mean, that is pretty nice. That was unlucky for him, but nice for MJ. Now, that's just pumped his damage up very quickly. And now it is a 6 versus 4. So all of a sudden, these tanks are just disappearing, and MJ, because of that Amarat, has managed to pump out 3.3k damage, and now they can play a little bit more aggressive. And I thought he was going to shoot there and hit his own teammate, but he didn't. He managed to get the pen. Now they are all pushing forward. It has to be a little bit careful, because I've seen a 5 or a 6 versus 4 before many times, and it is actually a loss. So you don't want to get all too confident. As you can see, there is a grill there, and all of a sudden it's a 4 versus 4, and this guy next to us here, the 5A, has gone full YOLO mode, and he is going to pay the price very soon. Now there is also the AMX 5120 there, so there's a couple of tanks that is just a one shot, and now all of a sudden it is a 3 versus 4. So the game has completely changed, and now it is a 2 versus 4. So I think they just got too confident. You can't be too confident, even if it is unless it's like a 6 versus 1 or a 7 versus 1, 7 versus 2. It's never over. You have to be very patient and just be careful. I mean, the Yo there does manage to take out the E100 to bring it down to a 2 versus 2. Now, luckily for MJ here, the last 2 tanks is a waffle and a grill. So very juicy tanks, but also he's a juicy target as well. Now, I thought he was just going to risk taking a shot there, especially as the grill is moving, so his gun dispersion isn't the greatest. And of course, he's not running a spool liner, so that is a bad mistake there from the grill. MJ is already up to 6.7k damage, and again, he does manage to take out the grill to bring his damage now up to 7.5. I mean, it's lucky. No, that's not lucky. That is just, you're not running a spool liner, dude. Don't call it lucky when you're not running a freaking spool liner. So game over. MJ is still alive, and this guy, unless he somehow misses his shot, which of course he's not going to do, 8.4k damage, 5 kills, and actually that was a pretty decent game. Yeah, we got a nice Amarak to go with that, but that is a very nice damage game and a complete carry from MJ's point. So thank you very much, MJ, for sending me that replay in. Next up, we have an STB. Now, this game is absolutely incredible, and it is driven by Ogiv from the Sweber clan, which is in the EU. Now, This tank is absolutely insane in the right situation. If you can get yourself on a ridgeline, then this tank is absolutely perfect. Now, Rockfield is actually a good map for something like the STB, especially in a position on this this side of the map, in this bush, or just behind the bush. He's using the bush as cover, and he's trying to spot anything that comes this way. This has got a good, it's got good view range as well, this tank. It's all round, it is a fantastic tank, but he hasn't yet spotted anyone. The last thing you want to do is get, again, overconfident, come around this corner, then all of a sudden everything is here. So now he is also exposed, not quite actually. I thought he was going to be exposed from behind. So he's actually in a fairly good position. As long as no one comes, stop aiming, Ogive, so I can look around. As long as no one comes from behind here, but he now does have the AMX 30 prototype for a little bit of protection as well. So he's in a decent position. And now that E50 is gone, he can actually poke forward and do a little bit more damage. The waffle is just, yeah, see you, waffle. Thanks for coming. You can go now. And he is gone. So 2 minutes, well, not even 2 minutes, a minute and a half, and that's 3 tanks already gone. Now he's going to face alone against this, or this T57 is isolated all on his own. He hasn't got protection from his team because they are actually behind the rock. So all the tanks are coming now, and he's just going to wait. He's going to wait for the backtrack to get shot. He's actually happy to poke forward now. Even if the T57 was to shoot him, he was actually, you know, just, he can take one shot for the team, but he didn't need to. The T57 wanted to go for the backtrack, so that's actually perfect for Ogive. This guy is now on a long reload, and he can take him out for his second kill. But the left side of the map have lost, and there is a grill there. He's going to shoot HE, and again, he's not using the spool liner either. Use the spool liner, guys. Trust me, on these kind of tanks, you need to use that spool liner. Nice bounce there. As you can see, when you are hold down, even from the side there, as you can see, he manages to get the bounce. So he hasn't taken any hit points yet, and he's bounced 940. The IS-7 is about to go down, but that gives him a little bit, him and the backchat, a little bit of time to come around and deal some damage. There is a backchat there as well, so he has to be very, very careful. Now, they need to pick their target wisely here. The E5 is a good tank to go for. It has great DPM, it's got a great turret. It's an all-round fantastic tank, so getting rid of that guy is an absolute must. I wouldn't be too worried about the Object 268 at the moment, because, I mean, yes, it's a great tank, but it's not that dangerous when he is in the position he's in. Doesn't have a turret, and you can easily deal with him later on in the game. Luckily, they have all split up. The whole team, it is a 2 versus 3, but the whole team have split up. So we've got an isolated grill there, you have the backchat that is around there, and you also have the 268 that is on the right side. So he's just going to wait for his opportunity, and when he needs to, he can actually drop down. So he does take that shot on the 268, and now they've all pushed in front of him, so he is actually quite safe to drop down and run away if he needs to. There should have been a tank that is sat, at least the grill should have stayed where he was at least, and now Ogive can just wait. The Object 268 is going to make the mistake and take that shot, and now he knows that the other 2 tanks are coming around from the right side, so he's going to wait for the grill to shoot. The E75 is coming in, and he puts the grill down to a 1 shot if he can HE, which he does. Now, I would personally, again, leave the backchat for now, go for the same target as the E75 has gone, and just clear that Object 268, and now it just leaves a backchat. He's on 8.1k damage. He's managed to block 1,840 damage, which is a good amount of block damage in a medium tank. And now he has this backchat on DPM. He can take the shot, he can get a little bit of ram. He is going to try and use a bit of HE here, which he sadly shoots the gun. I mean, but the DPM is just way better than the backchats. He can afford to take these 3 shots from the magazine, and he can afford to take another 2. But this backchat is now a 1 shot, and he does take him out. So a very, very good game there from Ogive. 1,800 block damage, but he also gets 9,300 damage. Absolutely incredible. 2,100 base XP, and he done all that in just 4.5 minutes. Gets a bit of assistant damage there as well, which helps towards that massive amount of XP there. So thank you. I mean, look at that. He completely carried the team. The backchat done 1,200, and everyone else not even 1,000. So thank you guys for sending me those replays in. I really enjoyed watching them. I hope you guys did as well. If you did, hit that subscribe button, give it a like, maybe a share as well. Why not? And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. With